takes. Lights gone, days and struggling to pay rent. Long nights, strange man. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in a daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting. Turning like they scream, and they scream. The worst things in life come free to us, and we're just under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grand. She don't wanna go outside tonight, and in her pipe she goes to the motherland. Sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, for angels to die. Ripped gloves, raincoat, try to swim and stay afloat, burn lungs, imitate. Loose change, bang nose, weary-eyed and dry throat. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in a daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastry. And they scream, the worst things in life come free to us, and we're just under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grand. She don't wanna go outside tonight, and in a pipe she goes to the motherland. Sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Angel will die, covered in white, closed eye, looking for a better life. And this time we go down the line. And they say she's in the class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately.
Hello, I'm your presenter, Alec McEwen, and welcome to Time Tunnel TV. That was a great performance of the A-Team by the one and only Toby Gordon, and we will definitely be seeing more of him on today at the end of the show. However, to kick off the show, we have a very special guest who has come in to talk to us today. She has won many awards thanks to her major role in the Silver Linings playbook, and she is sensational for her role as Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games. Yes, that's right, we have here in studio the one and only Jennifer Lawrence, who will be talking to us very soon. Now, here's a small clip to show us more of Jennifer and some of the amazing work she has covered so far.
Academy Award winner actress Jennifer Lawrence, who is well known for a role in the Hunger Games playing Katniss Everdeen, was born on August 15, 1990 in Louisville, Kentucky, and has two older brothers, Blaine and Ben. Lawrence was very athletic when growing up and was involved with many activities including cheerleading, field hockey and softball. She's worked in modelling and attended community theatre, but she never dreamed she would become a world-famous actress. Jennifer's career began when she took a trip to Manhattan at the age of 14. After she had conducted her first cold read, agents told her mother that she was the best person they've ever seen read out a cold read at the age of 14, and they told her that Jen should stay in Manhattan over the summer. Jen didn't take this offer and went back home. However, after this agency, she took another trip to New York, which is when she was spotted by an agent who was filming a commercial for H&M. They asked her to take a picture, and the next day the agent followed her up and asked her to come to the studio for another cold read. They were strongly impressed with her and asked her to stay in New York. Just after this, Jen appeared in commercials such as MTV's My Super Sweet 16 and played a role in the movie The Devil You Know. Just after this, her career forced Jen and her family to move to Los Angeles, where she was cast in the TSB sitcom The Bill and Gavel Show in 2007.
Be the prettiest girl at the dance.
Thanks, Dad. I know this dress costs a lot of money, but I love it, so thank you, Daddy, for being so generous.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And also in smaller movies such as The Poke House 2008 and The Burning Plane, also in 2008. Jen's break came when she played a role in V in Winter's Bone in 2010, which gave her an Academy Award and Golden Globe nomination. This led to her securing the role of Mystique in X-Men First Class, which then went to be a hit in summer 2011. Around the same time this happened for Jen, she was also casted for her major role as Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games. This film then went to become one of the highest grossing films ever, with over 407 million in the box office alone. In 2012, the romantic comedy Silver Linings Playbook also earned the Young Actress an Academy Award, Golden Globe Award, Screen Actors Award, Satellite Award and the Independent Spirit Award for Best Actress.
This is the first Academy Award and second nomination.
This made Jen the youngest person ever to be nominated for 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress and second youngest for Best Actress winner. Lawrence can also be seen in The Beaver 2011, Like Crazy 2011, House at the End of the Street 2012 and American Hustle 2013, which she won Best Supporting Actress, Best Comedy Supporting Actress and Best Movie Actress. With all the awards she's won and the roles which she has played in such high-ranked movies, these have given Lawrence many titles throughout the years. Her performances promoted Rolling Stone to call her the most talented young actress in America in 2013. Time has also named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world, and Elle named her the most powerful woman in the entertainment business in 2013. With the film she starred in, she has also created relationships with some of her co-stars, and these include Josh Hutcherson, Bradley Cooper and Liam Hemsworth. Jen has become a lot closer with Liam and Josh thanks to The Hunger Games, developing extremely close friendships with one another. However, alongside friendships with the stars of The Hunger Games, she's also created a strong relationship with Bradley Cooper, who she has starred in many films with. Developing their friendship too on screen and off, their close relationship on screen has definitely raised it off. There has been much debating with the relationship she's formed with her co-stars and who she's actually with. However, she's made it clear to her fans that her relationships with these people are only friendships and nothing more. She would like to continue making great films with the actors, as she feels comfortable working alongside them, really getting into character with them and creating great performances on screen. As well as being a well-known actress, Jennifer is also active in charities such as the World Food Programme, Feeding America and the First Project. As well as this, she's also organised an early screening of The Hunger Games Catching Fire to benefit St Mary's Centre, a special disability organisation located in her hometown, and she's raised more than $40,000 for the cause. She's also an ambassador of the Special Olympics, the world's largest sports organisation for children and adults with disabilities. However, on top of all that, she's also created her own company, which is named the Jennifer Lawrence Foundation, which supports charities such as Screen Actors Glide Foundation and Do Something. Jennifer Lawrence has played some amazing roles in films such as American Hustle, Silver Linings Playbook and X-Men, and she's continuing this with The Hunger Games, with the 3rd instalment, Mockingjay, hitting cinemas soon.
Pay the ultimate price.
I have a message for President Snow. If we burn, you burn with us.
As you can tell, Jennifer's really climbed the ladder of success, starting from her early film as the role of Tiff in Garden Party to becoming an Academy Award winner for her major roles in films including Silver Linings Playbook and The Hunger Games, with the 3rd instalment hitting cinemas soon. Now, over to the part where we have all been waiting for. Here's Jennifer Lawrence on Time Tunnel TV. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So, Jennifer, we'll start from the beginning, shall we? Growing up, did you always want to be an actress?
Yeah, it was like a dream from the start. I always wanted to act. It was just a passion of mine to do it. So I think it's just something I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to aim for. So.
Okay. Obviously, you got your break very young in life, at the age of 14. It says here, well, it doesn't, but yeah, it says that you started travelling with, you had to move to California.
Yeah.
At the age of 14, your whole family had to move with you. What kind of effect did that have on your family?
It was hard because moving from your hometown to somewhere new, it's hard for anyone, especially for your family, leaving friends behind and family behind as well. But it worked out in the end. It was just getting used to being somewhere completely new.
Yeah. And obviously, like, you know, you've not been on the scene 5 years, maybe a bit more, and already you're one of the most decorated actresses in Hollywood. How does that feel?
I never expected to win the awards that I have. I never expected that much. I think it's an honour to actually have awards like that, to feel like I've inspired so many people and people enjoy my work. It's a really inspiring thing.
Yeah. good, because obviously, like, won the youngest ever person to win an Academy Award. You know, that's mind blowing. Sorry. What would you say your big break was?
I'd say it was when I played TIFF. That definitely got me noticed, and then after that I seemed to get work. And then once I was in the Hunger Games, I think everyone just noticed me then because it was just so popular with the books, and then the films came out.
Yeah. I think we'll move on to the Hunger Games actually. Obviously, incredible series of films. What is it like filming them?
It's fun. It's really good because I like the storylines. I like the books. So being part of it is really good. It's exciting, especially with the new one as well. It's a good one. It's definitely probably one of my favourite things that I've filmed. Definitely, yeah.
So obviously, like a lot must go into the building of the set, and it must be incredible. So how's life differed for you since the Hunger Games in particular?
It's just, I feel like I've become more popular. I feel like everyone notices me now. Like I'm one of the main actresses, and it's strange to be so noticed by people. I never thought I would be that noticed, but everyone seems to want to watch the film. Yeah.
You do come across as quite a humble actress compared to, like, you know, when I have most celebrities on this show, you know, you expect quite a stush, sort of reserved character, but with you it's a bit more open and a bit more friendly. Why is that?
I think it's because I came from such a normal background.
Bit of a working class hero type.
Yeah, so I don't want to come across as I've changed who I am because I'm now famous, because that's not who I am. I'm still the same Jennifer Lawrence when I was a child to now. Yeah,
that is really refreshing to hear. What's it like to see yourself on the cover of magazines? Like, you know, you're everywhere these days.
It's really strange. It's really, really strange just to see, like, my picture on the front of a magazine. Like, I'd never imagined to see myself in the front of magazines, but it's nice that it's good things that are about me and not horrible things. Like, it's me inspiring people, or like the top 100 most inspirational women. So I suppose it's quite honouring, really.
That's what I was going to move on to next, actually. Like, so many people do view you as an inspiration at such a young age. You know, it's incredible. How's that? You know, how does that feel?
It feels really. It makes me feel good. Yeah, that people look up to me and don't think that I'm such a horrible person that they think. They want to be like me.
Yeah, because it's not like you know, you're not seen as like a Kim Kardashian or someone like that. You know, you're a role model for your talent and obviously, like, you're quite well known for acting a bit schoolgirly when you see other famous people.
Yeah.
How are you getting used to that? Like, is it getting easier?
It's getting easier as it goes on.
When Jack Nicholson comes and taps you on the back, does that feel normal yet?
A little bit, but at first it wasn't. At first I felt really starstruck. So I think sometimes I still am, but I just pretend that I'm just, you know, used to it. But I think it is quite starstruck.
Sorry. Okay, we're going to talk a bit more about your charity work now. The Jennifer Lawrence Foundation, which support. How's that going for you?
It's going really well. I like doing the charity work. It makes me feel good, because I don't want people to think that because I'm famous that I don't support charities or anything. I'm a very charitable person, and I do like caring for other people and making sure that their lives are good and that they live happier lives.
Okay. We'll come back to that now. Thank you, Jennifer. Now we're going to be going. Don't be going anywhere, as we'll be having more chats with Jen later on in the show. Now for a small break. See you soon. Welcome back to Time Tunnel TV, where we have Jen with us today. Now, before we speak more to Jen, here's Connor with the news.
Hi, and welcome to Time Tunnel News from 2014. I'm your presenter Connor, and on today's show we have the breached webcam and baby monitors flagged by watchdogs, the leaked photos of American star Jennifer Lawrence, the death of Philip Seymour, and Oscar Pistorius' trial. First off on today's news is the breached webcam and baby monitors. This has drawn attention to the Russian-based site which publishes footage from systems using either default passwords or no login codes at all. The site streams from over 250 countries and currently provides 500 feeds from UK alone. The footage includes images from what appears to be a child's bedroom in Birmingham, a gym in Manchester, and a shop interior in London. Camera holders are advised to check their equipment and change the default password that comes with the device. They have also been advised to turn off remote access if they do not need it. UK Commissioner Christopher Graham said he wanted to sound a general alert warning that there are people out there who are snooping. He also stated, "We now want to take very prompt action working with Federal Trade Commission and in the States to get this thing closed down." Furthermore, the actress Jennifer Lawrence was one of the hundreds of celebrities who were victimised by the nude photo scandal which happened last week. Thanks to 4chan hackers, now over to Kirsty. We have reporting live from Beverly Hills to tell us more.
Here, outside the Hunger Games star, Jennifer Lawrence's house, which the actress has recently bought for $8.2 million and is enjoying decorating at this time. However, the actress is currently at a low point, thanks to the recently leaked photos which have been published on the internet and her constant tailing paparazzi, which she is quoted, "I didn't know that I would feel anxiety every time I opened my front door, or that I would be chased by 10 men that I don't know." A spokesman for Jennifer Lawrence over the leaked photo said, "This is flagrant violation of privacy. The authorities have been contacted and will prosecute anyone who posted stolen photos of her." Jennifer is one of the victims of the nude photo hacking scandal which happened on Sunday night, which was reportedly accessed due to an iCloud leak that enables celebrities' phones to be hacked. The images of these celebrities, including Victoria Justice and Kate Upton, were shared through an image sharing forum, which is linked to the Apple iCloud services and posted to 4chan. Users are currently claiming to gain access to more explicit content, which they are uploading for payments via PayPal or Bitcoin. This leak has raised concerns surrounding the safety and security of all devices. Though our websites pulled the photos down of Lawrence, it didn't happen quick enough to prevent people from making copies on their own personal devices. Jennifer took the news that the hacking was not a scandal but a sex crime. All her co-stars have echoed the concerns, and policing of the internet have clashed and action should take place now. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, Kirsty. Also, earlier this year, the 46-year-old Oscar-winning actor Philip Seymour Hoffman died from a mix of toxic drugs, including heroin and cocaine, which was confirmed by New York's medical examiner. Hoffman's body was found in his New York City home on February the 2nd, and officials have said he was found with a needle in his arm, and many envelopes were found with heroin stuffed inside of them. The police have been investigating the actor's death as suspected drug overdose. Alongside this, within days of Hoffman's body being found, 4 people have been arrested in connection with heroin possession. One of these 4 was jazz musician Robert Weinberg, who said he was a friend of the actor's but denied selling the drugs which were found in the apartment and has not yet been charged with his death. Some of Hollywood's biggest stars, including Meryl Streep, Kate Blanchett and her husband Andrew Upton, attended his wake and funeral service which was held in Manhattan. The actor left behind his partner of 15 years, Mimi O'Donnell, and the couple's 3 children, 10-year-old Cooper, 7-year-old Tallulah and 5-year-old Willa. He was widely considered one of the greatest actors of his generation and will be deeply missed. Furthermore, on the 20th of March, the trial of Oscar Pistorius has taken place over the unlawful killing of his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp, which happened on February the 14th, 2013. The trial had led to Pistorius being convicted of culpable homicide, but cleared of murder. The South African athlete had been given 5 years in jail over this tragic incident. Pistorius had showed little reaction to the sentence other than wiping his eyes before being led to the cells and had been told he would be held in a one-man cell in the hospital wing. Pistorius had told the court that he thought an intruder was in his home, which led to the shooting in the bathroom in the apartment. However, in the court it had been identified that the athlete had been lying to cover up the story. Multiple evidence had been shown, including a witness of the attack who said they heard arguments on the day and right before the shooting of the model. Oscar had also stated that he was wearing his artificial legs when he tried to break down the toilet door with a cricket bat after realising Miss Steenkamp was inside. However, Police Colonel Johans said the angle and the location of the marks on the door suggested that Oscar was actually in fact using it on his stumps. In court, the Colonel knelt down and demonstrated this to everyone there. Pistorius' uncle, Arnold, had said, "We accept the judgment. Oscar will embrace the opportunity and pay back to society." He also appealed to the media to accept the ruling of the court and let us move forward in the process and give us some degree of dignity and privacy. That's it for today's show. I'm Connor Ormiston reporting live for Time Tunnel News. Back to the studio.
Thanks for that, Kirsty. Also, okay, we're back with Jennifer Lawrence. So, Jennifer, we're going to go to a bit more of a darker side now. The leaked photos earlier this year. How was that like?
Well, it's hard, right? I didn't do it for him to be leaked. I did it because when you're in a long distance relationship, you don't want your partner to be looking at other girls. And I think any girl would agree with that. So the whole idea behind it wasn't for them to be leaked or to be published out. It was for my own personal use and for my partners as well. So it was never intended. I never intended them to be leaked, but they were just for him.
Yeah, that's perfectly understandable, but it must have been a hard time.
It was, because you feel that your privacy has just been invaded and you feel kind of embarrassed and awkward to show your face as well. But it's just something that people will move on from. Because I'm not the only one that's had pictures leaked, but I think I've taken it a lot better than some of the other celebrities as well.
Yeah, because we haven't really heard much about it until now.
No.
Yeah. Right, okay, back to your career. What are your plans for the future? Other than, obviously, completing the Hunger Games.
I'd like to start directing films when I get that bit older. Do you know, like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie? Yeah. Start doing what they do, because their career lasted and they were fantastic, and now they're fantastic directors, and that's something that I'd like to be as well. Yeah. So I think I'll aim for that next, so that'll be my next goal to try and achieve, to direct a major film.
Excellent. But we'll still see you in front of the camera as well?
Yeah, of course.
Excellent. Now, on the set of Game of Thrones, Hunger Games, obviously you work with around a lot of male actors. How's your friendship and relationships with them?
We get on really, really well. They're like brothers. We just bounce off each other. It's nothing more than friendship. Yeah. We get on so well. Yeah.
So they're all easy to get on with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, tell us about Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Well, it's not official, but we have been spotted.
Not quite Facebook official.
No, not quite Facebook official yet, but we have been spotted around. Yeah. So I'm not going to say for definite if it's true love, but yeah. Yeah,
but it's going somewhere?
Could be.
Good.
Could be.
Okay. So lastly, we'll talk a bit more about the Hunger Games. What have we got in store? Have we got more? Because obviously, like, the first two have been so tense and so engaging that can we expect more of the same, or is it going to calm down?
It's not going to calm down.
No.
It's going to get more tense.
It's going to hot up even more.
Yeah, it's going to get up even more.
Wow. Yeah, because obviously, like, Mockingjays had to be in 2 parts.
Yeah.
Because are there any more after that, or is that the last one?
Final one, yeah.
The final one. Yeah, really excited to see that. So yeah. Tell us a bit about your other roles. Like, obviously, you've been in American Hustle, and others that I mentioned before. Can you elaborate on that?
I enjoyed American Hustle. I liked playing that sort of character, and I also had, like, really pretty dresses as well.
Yeah.
I remember I had this, like, gold dress, and it was just gorgeous. But I think probably my favourite role I have played would be the Hunger Games. American Hustle is completely different, so that was quite a new experience to play.
Yeah. You can talk about more about the other films that you've rolled in, or like your earlier films, such as X-Men.
X-Men. Being in X-Men was fantastic because I loved X-Men. So being told that I could play Mystique was amazing.
Yeah, because costuming that was out of this world, wasn't it? Really.
It's quite an uncomfortable costume, but But I don't quite like my hair slicked back like that, so that was
Yeah.
fun to see.
And I see you're sporting the Christmas jumper.
Oh yes.
Are you a festive person, or?
I am a festive person. I really am a festive person.
Yeah.
I had the Christmas decorations up before December.
Excellent. So yeah, looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That is all we've got time for. Thank you very much for coming on the
you're
show.
welcome.
So yeah, thanks again for coming on the show. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. But before we end, we have another performance again from Toby Gordon, performing his own cover of Over. Over to you, Toby.
So here we go now. You say you miss my face. It's time to go now. It seems I need some space. What changed now? You say I act all strange. Well, it's because I don't feel the same, and now it's over. Well, it's over. But here we go again. See, I get colder the longer that you stay, and I get closure the more that you say. You say you need a quick fix to take it all away. You say you're sorry, but it don't matter anyway. Now it's over. It's over. But here we go again.